ऐसे दूर क्यों दिख रहा है? हटिएगा मैम।
सर वो भी नहीं आएगा, वो
आ नहीं रहा है
उसमें।
ये रोज धोते हैं ना, इसलिए मैंने यहाँ पर दिया। अब रोज दूध हटाओ, इसको लगाओ, फिर सेटिंग बिगाड़ देते हैं बार बार। हटाइए तो कैमरा का सेटिंग रहता है, बार बार चेंज कर देते हैं।
देखिए फिर गया
तो सामने से हटिएगा।
बच्चों का नाम देखना है सर।
हम दिखा दे सर, ये हो गया नहीं हो गया, इसको यहाँ से देखिएगा, यहाँ से। ठीक है, ठीक है सर, आ गया। ऐसे इधर समझ में आ गया सर। कर लेंगे अभी।
बस ये तो
नहीं
सर, आप कैसा
सर, आप सीख गए और उतना बस ही चाहिए। ये भी चल रहा है आपका।
जहाँ कंफ्यूज होगा ना सर।
हाँ ठीक है, ये भी चल रहा है सर, ये भी चल रहा है सर,
दोनों चल रहा है,
दोनों चल रहा है। ठीक है, इसको बस ऐड करते जाइए, आधा बच्चा
एडमिट करते जाइए।
बस
ठीक है सर, आप स्टार्ट कीजिए मैडम।
Very good morning, class. In this class, we're going to study the chapter Getting to Know Plants. Okay? Go outside and observe all the plants around you. Do you see that some plants are small and some are big, while some are just patches of green on the soil? Some have green leaves while others have reddish ones. Some have huge red flowers, some have tiny blue ones. Right? There's a wide variety. There is a variety of plants all around you. Near our homes, in this school ground, on the way to the school, in the parks and garden, isn't it? There are huge number of plants everywhere. Let us get to know the different parts of plant. This will help us understand the differences between plants of different kinds. Can you label the stem, branches, roots, leaves and the flowers of the plant? Shown in figure 7.1, color the parts of the plant. See, I'm drawing a plant. This is the flower. These are the leaves. There are different kinds of plants. There are herbs, trees. These are all plants. Plants are of three types. There are herbs, shrubs, and trees. Okay? We have an activity. Look closely at the stem and branches of the plants. Now plants are of different types. Their stems will be of different types. Their roots will be of different types. Their leaves will be of different types. Okay. How are plants classified into groups? Plants are usually grouped as herbs, shrubs and trees on the basis of their height, stem and branches. Plants are classified on the basis of their height, branches, branching pattern, branches, their roots and their stem. Okay. Plants are usually grouped into herbs, shrubs, and trees on the basis of their height, stem, and branches. Plants with green and tender stem are called herbs. They have tender stems. Tender stems are called herbs. They usually short. These are very short and do not have branches. They have tender but soft, and they do not have branches. No branches. Okay. Then shrubs. Some plants have branches arising from the base of the stem. Now the branching in case of these plants starts from the base of the stem. There are branching from the base of the stem. Okay. Trees, some plants are very tall. Some plants are tall, very tall, branching extra, branching. They're profusely branched. Trees, some plants are very tall and have hard and thick stem. They have branches arising from upper part of the stem. Other than herbs, shrubs and trees, we have creepers and climbers. Creepers are the plants.
Ma'am, I download this app, Meeting Google.
Okay, children, then we have creepers, plants with weak stems that cannot stand upright and spread on the ground are called creepers. Then we have creepers, and climbers. Creepers, they spread on the ground, and climbers with the help of a stick, they move upwards. Plants with weak stem that cannot stand upright and spread on the ground are called creepers, like pumpkin and watermelon. Okay? And climbers, those plants that take support of the neighboring structures and climb up. They take support of the neighboring structures and climb up. They are called money plants. Climbers, example, money plant. Demonstrate an activity to show that stem conducts water. You have to demonstrate an activity to show that stem conducts water. We would require a glass, water, red ink, a herb and a blade for this activity. We pour water to fill 1/3 of the glass and then add few drops of red ink to the water. Then we cut the base of the stem of the herb and put it in the glass. We observe that the next day the herb appears to have red color. We can cut the stem across and look for the red color inside. Say, you take a glass, adding red ink to it, red ink to it. You're putting the plant to it. Okay. Now this will turn red because the stem conducts water. The stem conducts water, and through the water the color goes up and the flower is colored. From this activity we see that water moves up the stem. In other words, stem conducts water. How does the water move through the stem? The water and minerals go to the leaves and other plant parts attached to the stem through a narrow tubes inside the stem. There are narrow tubes inside the stem. There are narrow tubes inside the stem, and through those tubes, the water is moving up. Then, what happens when a part of stem with a white flower is immersed in colored solution? The flower will also get colored. If you immerse in a colored solution, अगर आपने colored solution में इसको dip किया है, तो flower भी color हो जाएगा, flower भी colored हो जाएगा. Label the parts of a leaf. Like you label the plant, you also label the leaf. Now this is beautiful. This is the minor. This is midrib. Okay. So the labeling of the leaf. The part of the leaf by which it is attached to stem is called the petiole. The broad green part of the leaf is called the lamina. The lines on the leaf are called veins. A thick vein in the middle of the leaf is called midrib. What is leaf venation? The design made by the veins in a leaf is called leaf venation. Now this design of the leaves, this design is known as leaf venation. The design made by the veins in a leaf is called leaf venation. If the design is net-like on both sides of the midrib, the venation is called reticulate venation. In leaves of grasses we have seen that veins are parallel to one another. This is called parallel venation. Now this is reticulate venation, like this network diagram. This is reticulate venation, and this one. This is reticulate venation. This is parallel venation. Then we have demonstrate an activity to show transpiration. We will require a herb, 2 transparent polythene bags and some strings. See, what is transpiration? The plants, they lose water. Plants, they lose water when they kept in the sun. So what happens is, say this is a plant. So this is a plant. It's a branch of a plant. You cover it with some plastic bag. Covering it with, this is a plant. Covering it with a plastic bag. You have droplets of water. There are droplets of water inside the bag. So why do you get droplets of water here? It is because of the process called transpiration. Because of transpiration, the water from the leaf, from the plant gets evaporated, and then it goes into the plant, into the plastic bag, and then it's condensed over there. This process is known as transpiration. The plant loses water by the process called transpiration. We select a well-watered plant, take 2 poly bags, tie one with a branch of the leaf of the plant, the other one is only there's nothing inside it. For comparison, you can take two plants, you leave one plant and you're covering one plant. So there you can observe. What is transpiration? Water comes out of leaves in the form of vapor by a process called transpiration. Demonstrate an activity to show that leaves have starch. Leaves, they store food in the form of starch. We would require a leaf spirit, a beaker, test tube, burner, plant, a water, a plate, and iodine for this activity. We put a leaf in a test tube, pour spirit to completely cover the leaf, then we put the test tube in a beaker half filled with water. Then we heat the beaker till all the green color from the leaf comes out into the spirit. We are taking leaf, putting the leaf in the spirit. It's a spirit. We are putting the leaf in the spirit. Putting the leaf in the spirit. Okay. Heat. Color gets. It will get decolonized. Then we heat the beaker till all the green color from the leaf comes out into the spirit of the test tube. Then we take out the leaf carefully and wash it with water. Then we put it on a plate and pour some iodine over it. Taking the leaf, putting it on a plate and we pouring iodine over it. Iodine over it. We have blue black. What is why is it changing to blue black? Because the starch tests positive in iodine, it gives a blue black color. Okay, what is photosynthesis? Leaves prepare their food in the presence of sunlight, and a green color substance present in the leaves is called as chlorophyll. For this, they use water and carbon dioxide from air. This process is called as photosynthesis. What is given out in the process of photosynthesis? Oxygen is given out in the process of photosynthesis. How will you show that leaf has prepared starch and not received from other part of the plant? See, you can, when you're going for iodine test, you can put a black strip here. If you put a black strip there, that part will not undergo photosynthesis, and that in that part there will be no blue black color. Which part of the plant supplies water to the leaves? The roots absorb water, the stem conducts water and brings the water to the leaves. Which part of the plant loses water? The leaves lose water. The leaves also lose water through transpiration. Okay? Demonstrate an activity to show that roots help in anchoring this part. If you're cutting down roots, then it will not absorb. If cutting down roots, the plant will also die. Okay? Then we have, what are the functions of roots? The main function of the root is to anchor the plant to the soil, and it will absorb water and minerals and take it to other parts of the plant. Okay? The next topic is taproot and fibrous. Taproot and there is only one main long root. In case of taproot system, there's only one main root and there are fine small branches. There's only one main root. And these are its branches. Fibrous root. This is main root and these are secondary and primary roots. This is fibrous root.
किसको सर?
There is no main root in case of fibrous roots. There is only one main root in case of taproot system. The roots go deep into the soil. The roots can be separated from the soil easily. Fibrous roots, there is no main root. Many roots grow together at the base of the stem. The roots do not go into the soil. The roots cannot be separated easily from the soil. Example, grasses, maize and all plants have parallel venation. Then you have to draw a well-labeled diagram of a flower. We come into flower. Diagram of flower. Okay. What are the different parts of a flower? Flowers have petals, they have sepals, they have stamens, they have pistils, and they are ovules. The petals are the prominent part of the open flower. Sepals, the small green leaf-like structures, are not labeled sepals here. There will be small green structures, and these are called sepals. Stamens are the male part, pistils are the female part, ovules are small bead-like structures inside the ovary. Flower is brightly colored part of the plant. Petals are prominent part of open flower. Sepals are small green leaf-like structures and stamens are the male parts. Now the male part, anther. See, this whole part is called stamen. This is the filament and this is the anther part. This is the anther part. This is the filament. Now both of them combined they form structure stamen. Okay? Anther is of different shapes and the pollen grains are found in the anther. The pollen grains are formed inside the anther. There's a fine tube, narrow tube-like structure that is called the filament. There is a pistil. It is the innermost part of the flower. It consists of three parts: stigma, style, and ovary. Stigma is the uppermost part of the plant of the pistil. It is located below the stigma. Ovary is the lowermost swollen part of the pistil. Okay? Now coming to the exercises. Correct the following statements and rewrite in your notebook. We have stem absorbs water and minerals from the soil. Root absorbs water and minerals from the soil. Leaves hold the plant upright. Stem holds the plants upright. Roots conduct water to the leaves. Stem conducts water to the leaves. The number of petals and sepals in a flower is always equal. The number of petals and sepals is not equal. If the sepals of a flower are joined, the petals are also joined. This is not possible. If the petals of a flower are joined, then the pistil is joined to the petal. If the petals of a flower are joined together, then the pistil is not joined together. Now you have to draw a leaf, a taproot and a flower. Can you find a plant in your house or in your neighborhood which has a long but a weak stem? Paddy has a very long stem, but it's very weak. What is the function of a stem in a plant? The main functions of stem are: the stem holds the plant upright, stem conducts water to the leaves, the stem has narrow tubes through which water reaches the other parts of the plant. Now which are the leaves which have reticulate venation? There is tulsi, coriander, China rose. These have reticulate venation. If a plant has fibrous root, what is the type of venation? It has parallel venation. If a plant has leaves with reticulate venation, what kind of roots will it have? It will have taproot. Write the names of plants of a flower. It has petals, it has stigma, it has style, ovary, anther, filament, sepal and receptacle. Is it possible for you to find out whether a plant has a taproot or fibrous root by looking at the impression of its leaf? Yes? Name the part of the plant which produces its food and name the process. The process is photosynthesis. In which part of the flower you are likely to find the ovary, the pistil? Name two flowers which each with joined and separated sepals. Two flowers are jointed sepals are datura and separated ones mustard. Okay, we have finished the exercises part. We have finished the we have finished part. I'll give you homework and I'll send you notes on WhatsApp. Please go through the notes and homework.
क्या नोट्स लेंगे क्या?
हाँ, मैं नोट्स उनको भेज दे रही हूँ। भैया कुछ मेरे को लाए। कितने बदमाश लोग हैं यहाँ पे
क्या हुआ?
स्टेट ऑफिस में।
वो बोला ना आपको।
बहुत शैतान।
क्या हो?
कुछ डाउट्स और पूछ रहे थे लोग।
कुछ नहीं रहा। वो भी डाउन। चलिए ठीक है। बोर किया। नोट्स भेज दिए मैडम
हाँ please.
ये डाउट हो रहा है तो क्लियर कर दीजिए बस उसको आपको टाइम
कर
देता
दीजिए सर, वो डाउट्स हो तो व्हाट्सएप पे पूछ लो.
अभी टाइम हुआ नहीं
कुछ पूछ रहे हैं उसमें डाउट्स,
कुछ तो पूछ नहीं रहे
क्या करेंगे फिर सर?
अभी तो करा नहीं है टाइम का इंतजार कर इतने टाइम से छोटा मतलब लगा नहीं कुछ पढ़ाना है
क्या पढ़ाओ सर, पूरा चैप्टर तो पढ़ा दिया.
मैं डाउट और कुछ करना है 8 मिनट बाकी है 11:32 हो रहा है 11:40 में जाकर अपने क्लास हो गया कुछ पूछ रहा है तो पूछ लीजिए इनकी कमाने को ऐसा मानने के लिए दृष्टि क्या कर सकते
बहुत सारे लोग तो पेरेंट्स के नाम से भी होते हैं.
ये इनकी कुमारी है लेकिन ये पेरेंट है कि बच्चा है पता वाइस प्रिंसिपल का
भाई बिल्कुल सर नहीं है.
हाँ देख रही वाइस प्रिंसिपल का नाम भी आ गया मैं तो रिमूव नहीं कर सकता हूँ ना अरे मुझे क्या करेंगे क्या मैडम
और क्या करूँगी सर, मैं तो पूरा क्लास ले ली.
नहीं नोट है कुछ पूछना है तो पूछ लीजिए किसी को डाउट और कुछ है तो कुछ पूछ लीजिए टाइम तो मैं मुझे करना है 5 मिनट देख लीजिए 5 मिनट बेल बज जाएगा
Okay, children. In this class, what all we have studied? We have studied about different types of plants. We have studied about herbs, we have studied about shrubs, we have studied about trees. There are climbers, there are creepers. then parts of flower, then parts of leaf, then we have parts of flower, then we have types of roots. There are fibrous, there is staple, there is fibrous root. Okay?
ये चेयर क्या पहले ही बंद कर सकते हैं ना इसको तो मैं टेनिस चेक करता हूँ और कोई जाए क्या हाँ है ना ये तो देख लेंगे एकदम लास्ट में इसमें चेक इसमें ये देखो मैं सका नाम कैसे आ गया इसमें फोटो मारा है तेरे बच्चे ऐसे आए हैं बहुत पूरा अभी 39 चार्ट सिखा रहा था अभी 3 है नलिनी शाह स्तुति जाने लगी ये समीक्षा अपने विंडो 10 है मैडम उसमें बहुत कुछ जानना बाकी है मैं भी ये फर्स्ट टाइम इसको हैंडल कर रहा हूँ क्वार्टर दे देना मैडम चाबी ले लीजिए चाबी और दे रहे हैं चाबी अच्छी
चाबी ले लेना है।
हाँ लेके बस वो
फिर वो सर व्हाइट वॉश वगैरह कैसे कराना है?
उसको अपने से करना पड़ेगा अपने पैसे से
अपने पैसे से व्हाइट वॉश कराना है?
उनको बोल के देखिए अगर वो करेंगे तो ठीक है लेकिन
नहीं करते।
मुझे लग रहा है वो नहीं करेंगे क्योंकि मैडम ये यूसीआई में जब तक पैसा खर्च कर खुद नहीं करेंगे ना मैं खुद ही अपना क्वार्टर व्हाइट वॉश करें स्केच
कितना लगता है व्हाइट वॉश?
व्हाइट वॉश में अभी मैडम महंगा हो गया चूल्हा अभी बहुत महंगा हो गया आपकी
वो तो नहीं करेंगे।
नहीं डिस्टर्बिंग वगैरह कराइए बहुत ज़्यादा खर्चा है व्हाइट वॉश ही करा दीजिए कम से कम एक रूम करा दीजिए ज़्यादा नहीं होने से एक रूम करा दीजिए
मीटिंग नंबर क्यों पूछ रहा है? मीटिंग नंबर अभी क्यों पूछ रहा है? क्लास खत्म करने के बाद मीटिंग नंबर क्या है? तो पहले से भेजा हुआ है ना?
हाँ और क्या
लिंक तो भेजा ही है।
लिख दो हो जाएगा
नोट्स देती हूँ, कमेंट्स देख रही थी।
ये विंडो 10 है ना मैडम, बहुत दिक्कत हो रहा है हम लोगों को, ये करने में से बहुत कुछ।
नहीं नहीं, वो तो ऑन है वेबकैम,
ये
वो तो देख पा रहे हैं। तो ये नीचे कमेंट्स दे रहे हैं ना,
नोट्स वगैरह सब
सब दे दी मैं, नोट्स व्हाट्सएप से सेंड कर। सारे क्लास में यही करते हैं। मैं आखिरी बर्थडे को प्लेटफॉर्म पर बात बना ऐसे जल्दी जल्दी आ रहे हैं। इन लोगों को मैंने एक तरीके बताया, वन सिलेक्ट फाइबर प्लास्टिक मटेरियल एक प्लस का बस वही हुआ उसके बाद अभी क्लास हो रहा है। मैडम से कुछ तो जो आपने घूमने आ रहा है अभी 7 क्लास में कंटिन्यू स्टॉप साइकिल एक क्लास का अभी क्या करना है फर्स्ट ये ड्रॉप ये हो गया ये करा चालू तो नहीं प्लान्स करनी हो डाले थे इन लोगों में पहले का चैप्टर नहीं होगा
इसको कैसे ऐड स्ट्रिंग करूँगा होता है इसके साथ बताता हूँ। शो नहीं कर रहा ऑप्शन दिखाना चाहिए, ऑप्शन आना चाहिए, कहाँ आ रहा है? इसको सर, वो एंड सीरीज जो शो नहीं कर रहा है सर, ये ऑप्शन कौन सा बता
सर इसमें नहीं आता है, इसमें
नहीं आता है।
इसको ऐसे ऐसे दीजिए।
घर बंद कर देना है।
हो गया
अच्छा, वो एंड सीरीज शो नहीं कर रहा था, इसलिए मैं इसमें तो शो करेगा।